So this week's been pretty tough for me. I have a lot of things to do, so this video today will be quite short. I wanted to talk about what exactly constructive criticism is. So it's essentially the difference between judging somebody, like negatively judging, and convicting. Like, because there's a lot of talk going around about, stop judging people, you shouldn't judge, you shouldn't the word judge is very heavy, and people don't like to be judged, of course, right? Who wants to be judged? It makes you insecure and self-conscious. But at the same time, there has to be some form of constructive criticism. Who doesn't want to hear feedback about themselves? If you don't hear constructive feedback, negative feedback, then how are you ever going to improve, right? We are not fully self-aware, which means that we have to rely on other people to point out certain mistakes that we are not sure of. So therein lies the question, what's the difference between judging somebody and providing constructive criticism? So personally, I think the difference lies in your heart when you make the judgment. Because in order to criticize somebody, you have to judge. There's no escaping. You have to judge whether something is good or bad in your eyes, right? So it's not exactly the act of judging that is the issue, but it's more of what you do after you've made the judgment call about whether something is good or bad. In this case, bad, right? And what you do manifests as a result of your heart, which is your intentions behind judging the person. So I would say that what you do specifically can manifest itself in the form of whether you tell the person about it, whether you try to make change, as in try to change the person, right? Whether you want to see them change and want to help them. That is the heart that eventually translates into your actions. So to give you an example, judging somebody would be looking at the person, making a call about what they did, whether it was good or bad, and then doing absolutely nothing about it other than telling the guy next to you that that guy is doing something bad. It doesn't even have to be telling somebody else. It could be just in your heart. If your response is to feel a sense of pride or a sense of superiority because you've pointed that mistake out, and then don't want to help the person, don't desire to see them improve, that's the negative kind of judging that everybody should avoid. But if you make the judgment call, right, and your desire is to see them change this behavior so that they improve, your actions will translate into telling the person, hey, I think this isn't right, I think what you're doing is wrong in my own eyes, I could be wrong, but this is what I think, and I'm going to do my best to help you change, or at least find out if it's something that you need to change. And this is speaking the truth in love, right? I've said this countless times before. Love isn't letting somebody do whatever they want. Love is helping the person see truth, right? And don't confuse that with being judgmental. Okay, the next time somebody gives you feedback, actually it's a good thing that they told you, rather than not telling you at all and just judging you behind your back. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have for today. Hopefully there's a more intense video coming up next week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.